I'm Mark NP, and this is the quarantine edition of I Never Sausage a Hot Dog. I'm Mark NP. This is I Never Sausage a Hot Dog, the quarantine edition. We're here at home, but I'm talking with Katharine DeCicco of Walter's Hot Dogs in upstate New York. So,
hey guys.
She's gonna tell us a little bit about the history of Walter's and then walk us through the process of making their famous hot dogs. Katharine, how long has Walter's been in business?
Walter's has been in business since 1919. So we actually celebrated our 100th anniversary last August.
And why do you think you guys have been around for so long?
Well, Walter's, if you go there, if you go to the Pagoda, to our flagship location, it's just an experience. And it's an experience that families have been sharing since 1919. So most of our customers are in their fourth, fifth, and sixth generation of family members that are coming to Walter's. And it's a one-of-a-kind place. Seeing the actual pagoda in person is, its own thing. It's the only place like it in the country, and I would say the world, selling hot dogs, roadside. It's a U.S. landmark here in America.
What's unique about your hot dogs?
So our hot dogs are a blend of beef, pork, and veal, predominantly pork. So it's a lighter hot dog. It definitely has a more mild flavor than a regular hot dog that people are used to. And we also, we toast our buns in a butter-based secret sauce. So they get like a nice crunchy crisp on them. And we also make our own mustard, which has relish in it. So it's, kind of like a brown-based mustard, but it adds a sweet kick with the relish.
Can you show me how you do it?
Yes, absolutely. We start with the secret sauce, as I'm sure you could imagine. So first, the thing about Walter's is that we split our hot dogs down the middle. That's like our signature. But we start them out whole just to get like a nice brown on them. And you'll see they're a little bit lighter in color. So this takes like, 2-3 minutes or so.
Okay.
If you're cooking these at home, people just use like a frying pan or even a pancake griddle. But we always tell people you don't want to skimp on whatever sauce you're using. So whether you're using like, maybe it's butter or margarine or like a non-dairy substitute, you want to make sure that you have enough.
I actually received a package in the mail from a friend and a fan of the show. Thanks,
Okay.
Sharice. She sent it to me through GOLDBELLY. Can you tell me a little bit about your partnership with them?
Yeah, absolutely. So last July, we started doing retail hot dog packs. So like a retail 12-pack of Walter's hot dogs. And in doing that, we also launched national shipping with GOLDBELLY. So they are a company online that does like perishable food items all around the country. They do a lot of like iconic shops. They also do, mom and pop shops. So we've been speaking with them for a few years, and we launched last July, and it's been amazing because we're able to reach customers that we've had for many years. Maybe they're new customers or old customers, or a lot of people haven't had Walter's in like 20 or 30 years. So they're just excited, to be able to ship them to their house.
I'm glad that you could be here with me today. How are those hot dogs going along?
So you're going to want to get them to like, you could see they're a little golden brown, a little pink, a little golden brown. So you really want to get that like nice golden brown color on both sides. This looks easier than it is. People always think they're gonna hop on grill and get cutting. We've had chefs from all over like the world try to do it, and it really is a bit tricky. So you want to take your tongs and you want to just hold them as tightly as you can, and you hold the hot dog down. You don't want to cut in the golden brown part. You want to cut on like the part that's still a little like less cooked because it's easier to cut through. You just you take a knife and you just want to split it right down the middle. So it's literally split straight down and kind of falls open.
That was impressive. That's not easy.
So yeah, the hot dogs are split. You can see. So we put them down flat. And then again, the biggest thing is whatever you're using for like your sauce, if you skimp, they're not going to get like a nice golden brown on the bottom, which is what you're going for. And we use like a brick like this. It's really a hamburger press. But if you're home, we recommend using just like a round frying pan and then putting the hot dogs down and getting a plate, putting the plate like bottom side down. So they're, pressed down against the frying pan as hard as they can be. And then the other step is the bun. So for us, the bun is like equally as important as the hot dog. We use Arnold's buns. So we've been using them for forever. They're just like the perfect consistency and size and everything for our hot dogs. You want to put a little sauce down, whether that's butter or margarine or even cooking spray, whatever you're using, just so that we can get like a nice toast on the buns. So these are the hot dogs. So that's what they look like, you know, face down. Here are the buns. So as they're cooking, they're going to become like this. And you want them to get this like beautiful golden brown. And then the buns, you want to get like a nice toast. So when you're done, you want to put the hot dog on the bun like this. If you're doing our mustard, which obviously we recommend the most, you just do like a nice slather of the mustard right across.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And that's it. So a lot of people actually opt to get a double. So we're able to do that since we split them down the middle, where we put, you know, 2 on 1 bun, which you might have seen before in like videos or pictures. But essentially, it's like a double cheeseburger. It's just with hot dogs. So that's the double.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
As you know, Mark, and I'm so happy that you reached out to us to do this. Walter's is a family-owned and operated business since 1919. Walter is my great-grandfather, and my grandfather, Gene, carried it on for 60 plus years and taught us everything we know. So me, my mom, my brother, and my sister are all, you know, operators and owners of our 2 locations and our food trucks. And, you know, if you haven't been, like I said before, Walter's is all about the experience. It is truly, truly one of a kind here in the country. Absolutely. Our building's a U.S. landmark, and our hot dogs, as you can see, are, you know, people say like it's their own breed of hot dog. It's not, you know, what people are used to. And it just adds to the whole nostalgic experience of Walter's.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks to Katharine, I've got a pretty good idea of the techniques they're using over at Walter's. I'm going to give it a try here at home. Thanks to my friends Charisse and Simon and the good people over at GOLDBELLY, I've got everything I need here to prepare Walter's hot dogs the right way. That includes an Arnold's bun, Walter's famous hot dogs. I'm going to go for a double. They're mustard, and I have melted down some butter, which I plan to use liberally. I've got plenty of butter here on my griddle, and I'm just waiting for it to heat up before I can put the hot dogs down. There we go. Now we're gonna try to get these hot dogs to a golden brown consistency on 2 sides. Now once these are brown on both sides, I'm going to use my tongs, hold it steady, and cut it right down the middle. This is the hard part. Now I want to press these down. And while they're cooking, I can toast up my bun. Almost ready. I think we're ready to plate. Oh yeah, look at that. There you have it, a classic Walter's double. Oh, that's good. That's really good. The relish ingredient is amazing. You can tell that the mustard is homemade. It's unlike anything that I really had before. The hot dog consistency is really light but flavorful. It's got a nice crunch to it because of the way that we griddled it. And they're right. The buns are the perfect size. Well, that's it for this episode of I Never Sausage a Hot Dog. If you like what you see, like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends. Thanks. Ooh, that sounds good, don't it?
No, don't say that.
You hear that, Mike? Don't include that.